era n'agenda n'abaloopa ewa Michael. Tewanene Uganda w'oyogera ekigambo ku muntu olina obeera ready for backfire. Itania wasn't brave enough, okay, to address the situation with Mommy Deb. And so she hired a lawyer. Netufunayo lawyer like L squared. That yaleetedde munne akasengejja. Namugamba n'abaana basengejje mu kano kasiivu. Hi guys, welcome back to another review of Uganda's #1 reality show, Kampala Creme. And guys, I don't know about you, but I'm so excited. And you know, this is the show that I signed up for. Like, yes, season 1 was good. First episode of season 2 went, but now, you know, they're talking about episode 8. Yeah, this is the show. First of all, guys, if you're watching this with me right now and you enjoy the show Kampala Creme, Sambi, okay? First, you know, relax, calm down, and put your hands together. And, you know, give a shout out to everyone that is making this happen. The cast, for giving us the drama, the producers, for making this happen. Like everyone who has given a contribution to the success of Kampala Creme, just thank you. And also I want to thank myself for, you know, doing this. But anyway, guys, today we're gonna be talking about episode 8. And if you watch the show, you and I both know that a lot happened. If you didn't watch, don't worry, because I'm gonna be breaking it down for you exactly how it happened, and then you'll be giving me your opinion in the comment section down below. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into the review. First of all, I don't know, but by the looks of things, I don't know about you guys can let me know, but according to me, I don't think these ladies are going to the Maldives. Laika, I don't think she's going. The one I thought, Itania, I don't think Itania is going for the royal wedding of the king and queen, all the way from the Coral penthouse to the Maldives. I don't think she's going. I don't think she's going, because their relationship all of a sudden is just So this is how things started, okay? Like we discussed in the recent episode, Laika has a new apartment, she has a new house, and you know, she started to do but it's a homecoming, like having your friends over, you know, to have a meal, enjoy, and officially bless the house and, you know, start a new life in that house. So obviously she invited the girls over. She invited Zaika's house. So she invited Zaharto, she invited Itania, and she obviously invited Mommy Deb. So Mommy Deb and Itania arrived first, and then they were just having a good time. And one thing that I did notice about Mommy Deb in that particular moment, that even Laika mentioned later on in the show, is that Mommy Deb sort of can't take the heat that she dishes out to other people, because in that moment they arrived before Zaharto arrived, Itania and Mommy Deb. And while there, they were talking all sorts of shit about Zaharto, okay? And then the moment Zaharto walks in and dishes out the same energy to her, she starts playing the victim card, and it's kind of sad to watch and unfair, because at the end of the day, you dish the same energy out to this person. So just because they're dishing it to you back, then now you're
I bet she went back to Chiboga. What's that like? I bet Chiboga, I'm sorry. Anyways, it's nice for Nakaunde to be back home.
And now it was time for the gifts to be presented to the jury, because apparently when you go to someone's house, you take them a gift for a housewarming gift or whatever, okay? And Mommy Deb's gift was the first to be presented to the jury. Mommy Deb bought like her flowers.
Okay, you guys, do you know how it hurts to buy flowers?
I love the flowers, but where is the main course?
And let me tell you guys something. Different people hold different sentiments to different things. Personally, I don't understand the sentiment of flowers, okay? Someone can give me flowers, I'll appreciate the gesture, I'll say thank you, I'll appreciate the gesture, I'll say thank you and everything, but I wouldn't know what to do with flowers, because in my opinion, they just don't mean that much to me as a person, and that is okay, okay? That is okay. However, a gift is a gift and you're supposed to appreciate it, okay? So then we moved on to whose gift? Zarato's gift. Zarato got like a coffee maker. I didn't get to see the coffee maker, and I never did unwrapping, but anyway, apparently it's a coffee maker. And then Itania bought what are they called? Table mats. got a middle kuyole. I don't know about the plastic ones, the black ones, the nice ones. Yeah. So she also got out those ones. And the only thing that I could read in the entire room about the entire situation was that everyone sort of expected something bigger and better from Mami Deb. And in my opinion, I'm just like, you know what, guys? It's not really that deep. A gift is a gift. It doesn't matter how much it costs. What matters is the sentiment, okay? But like I said, for me, flowers, it's a bit okay? By the end of the day, these ladies are just trying to put each other down. But a gift is a gift. Like, receive it and move on. And then, lo and behold, I don't know how another gift. That was related them naka sengeja. Namgaba na bana basengeje mukano ka sieve.
Yeah. So a sieve, I know it might look cheap, yeah? But it sends out a big message for you as like yeah? It's to help you learn how to sieve the relationships you're making nowadays. Be it girls, be it any of these girls, be it men, learn to sieve. Not everyone is your friend. Not everyone who smiles at you, brings you flowers is your friend. Yeah.
No, it's so dramatic. Oh my god. Anyway, she bought like a sieve. And she was talking about, oh, you need to learn how to sieve your friendships, your relationships, your whatever, da, da, da. And, you know, she was sort of right, but for some reason, apparently she was directing the message to, you know, Mami Deb and, you know, those girls. And I'm just like, now, I feel like this is the right time to address the elephant in the room, to address the relationship between Mami Deb and Itania, to address this friendship that we all want to work so hard. It is time for us to address it. What exactly is going on there? Because it is sad to watch. Let me just say, it is very sad to watch. Anyway, this is exactly what happened, okay? So apparently Itania had a fallout with a certain young lady. The lady is rumored to be Daf Kayondo. I'm going to put a picture of you for you guys to see. I don't know how true that rumor is, but that is a rumor everywhere. So I'm thinking it could be true. So Itania had a fallout with this lady, and she confided in Mami Deb about it, okay? After confiding in Mami Deb about it, time goes by, and Itania could snap. She sees Mami Deb posting videos or pictures of her, content of her with this young lady, and that hurt Itania, okay? Now, this entire situation comes back, the entire conversation that Itania had with Laika comes back at dinner, because at this dinner, Mami Deb is talking about friendship, she's talking about loyalty, and she's trying to let Itania know that, hey, I'm your friend and I'm going to be there for you and you will see through me, da 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 da. And then, I just feel like in this situation, Itania wasn't brave enough, okay, to address the situation with Mami Deb. And so she hired a lawyer. Let's find a lawyer like L squared. Hey, because now, as Mami Deb was trying to prove that she's a true friend to Itania, like I was like, but you're a true friend, and yet you went and was chilling with her enemy, with someone she had fallen out with and she confided in you about. And then Itania was high-fiving her boss lady. Hello, young. I'm a lawyer. Okay.
Time will reveal to you if I have, like, if we're for the long haul.
With someone who is not a friend.
Oh, where? How? What? Who?
I feel like, first of all, Mami Deb is seeking blind loyalty, like I keep telling you guys. I don't know why Mami Deb feels like she can be friends with Laika after everything they've been through, after all the things they've said about each other. But Itania can't move on and be friends with Zahara, okay? So now because Zahara Toto had an issue with Mami Deb yasubira Itania mwananire kani Zahara Toto, which doesn't make sense. Anyway, it depends on the type of friend you are, which is why I believe when Mami Deb says that these girls are just learning each other. Because in my opinion, I just feel like just because you've fallen out with someone doesn't mean now I can't communicate with them. Like, they haven't done anything in particular to me. And yes, we could have had issues, but I could have moved past them, okay? Like, not every day is war. This is the same Mami Deb, mind you guys, when Itania was not here, when Itania ngari mu Kenya mkazi watu akuba cheyo. Mami Deb went and was having massages with Laika. She was, what else did they do? They went to the tattoo parlor and everything, and they were having conversations, okay? So I just feel like it is unfair for her to expect loyalty, like full-on loyalty from Itania, and wanting to be Itania's friend only, Itania's only friend. So I just feel like Itania's only wrong in that situation is not confiding, is not talking to Mami Deb about it, but instead talking about the situation with Laika, because she could have easily talked to Mommy Deb about it, but she didn't. She instead went and talked about it with Laika. Okay, now it is okay for Itania to be friends with Laika. It is okay for Itania to go back on her word and be friends with Zaruto again. Okay, because we evolve as people move on, people move past things. Okay, I don't know why Mommy Deb is expecting Itania to be enemies with all these girls and not be friends with them. Okay, she wants Itania in her corner, and I don't understand that. Also, Mommy Deb should stop playing the victim card, because it is true. It is true. Unfortunately, it is true. She sometimes does play the victim card because she dishes out energy that she can't handle. If you're willing to sit there and say all these things about Zaratoto, don't get so mad and so angry when the same energy is reciprocated towards you, okay? Because it will be, okay? I don't know how you used to do things in East London, but this is Uganda, my friend. You need to adapt. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. For one in Uganda, or you get a chigambo kumuntu, or you know better ready for backfire. Okay? You can't say things and then expect nothing to come back. No. The moment you open your mouth and say something about someone, you should be ready for a comeback from them. That is it, period. And that comeback, by the way, could come in any form. So for you could be saying nicely, you could be saying maturely, you could be talking intellectually, but the comeback can come in any form. The comeback can come in any form. So Mommy Deb, my friend, you should be ready. You should just be ready. Anytime you say anything about someone, you should be ready for the comeback. So Mommy Deb feels ganged up against, and in that moment I could have understood why she felt that way, because Laika was coming at her. That was always, Mommy Deb, always coming at her. And Itania now, who she expected to be in her corner, was also like sort of on the other side. And it was just natural for her to feel that way. So she ended up leaving. Anyway, so let me know what you think of that particular relationship between Itania and Mommy Deb. Do you think Itania was wrong for siding with Laika and Zaratoto? And do you guys think Mommy Deb was wrong for feeling like she needed Itania in her corner for that particular moment? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as we're coming to an end, because I told you guys these days I want to keep these reviews very short, as we're coming to an end, that is basically the highlight of the recent episode of Kampala Creme. But we are still here waiting for Zaratoto to do surgery. Apparently she's still talking about this surgery. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen, but let's wait and see. Before I forget, in the recent episode, people were in the comment section down below talking about one of the influencers that Mommy Deb pays. First of all, guys, if you know how YouTube works, you know I'm not getting any dime from these reviews, okay? I have just waited for a reality show in Kampala so long that I'm very passionate and excited for us to take our reality show business to the next level, okay? And I love being an analyst of the show. I love the show. I enjoy watching the show. I love being an analyst of the show, which is why I give unbiased reviews, okay? I would love to be paid. I would love to get money. And I would love to make a career out of this. I would love to be paid for doing reviews on the show, But I would want to be paid as an appreciation of doing a good review, of doing an unbiased, real review, okay? I wouldn't want to be paid to be on a person's side. Like, I don't care how much I was being offered. You guys, I love money. But I wouldn't really want to be given money as a bribe to be talking nice things about someone, even when they're in the wrong, okay? Because if Mommy Deb really enjoys my reviews and she really loves the reviews I do, then she knows that she's not an angel and she's not 100% right or perfect all the time, okay? And as a person who gives unbiased reviews, I feel like that is my role, okay? To mention where I feel like she's wrong and mention where I feel like she's right, okay? So yes, just to clear the air, I'm not being paid by Mommy Deb to say nice things about her. If you guys see me saying nice things about her, it is because that is how I feel about her, because I love her, okay? And if you see me saying certain things about her, then it's because that's just how I feel in the moment, okay? I just feel like my reviews are very unbiased and respectful, and I would never come on here and start shit talking any of the ladies, because I just feel like they are stars. Like, they don't deserve to be put down in whatever way, okay? So I just feel like I would love to be paid, but for the right reasons. I would love to be paid because I'm an unbiased reality star analyst. I wouldn't have to be paid to side with one person. But anyway, I'll catch you guys then. I just wanted to clear the air because but anyway, I'll see you guys in the next YouTube video. Guys, it's getting dark. Bye.